Hi guys, so this is going to be like a frequently asked questions for the Happy Fall-oween swap. I think most people are getting it going. Obviously, it needs to be postmarked by Wednesday, which is less than a week from now. But there are a few questions that I keep getting the same, and so usually in my videos and in the write-up, I put all of the information, and then again, I'm always towing the line. So what happens is, whenever I do the write-ups, I make my videos and I do a write-up, and I'm always towing the line of like, is it too much information that people are getting confused, or is it too little information and people get confused? So I err on the side of lots of information, but that's what the written guidelines are for, because these are just kind of simple notes of everything that should be in the swap. Oh, keep an eye out for Diamond Press videos coming up. Those are just some fun things I put together there for the card kit. So maybe you guys saw the sneak peek that Beth did, but most of the items. Oh, my son was calling to ask what's for dinner. Yes, he's upstairs, just feet away. But anyhow, so yeah, you might have seen that in the sneak peek. But okay, back on track. And then that's my other issue. You guys know I get off track, but I pretty much, when I do my swap videos, I try to make them very clear so people can walk right through. So the basic guidelines are typed up. I send them to you. Please read them. It seems like maybe some people aren't, but then, I throw in things like, and this is one thing that was confusing a lot of people, and I've gotten quite a few emails about this, that people can't find the padded envelope. This padded envelope. I honestly, that's up to you if you want to get it. I do not care about this padded envelope as far as the way you guys send it to me. I am using this to send it back out to you guys, and that's why I show it to you. We talk about it. The price, to be sent back, however you send it in is up to you, and I always say that like at the top of the video, and it's written here. How you send it in is up to you. However, in this one, I did make a different note. Please include a chipboard or cardboard support for your swap, right? Because I will use that same piece to swap it back out to you. If you're using a box and you don't include it, I'm going to cut the box down and then I'm going to stick it in this. So don't worry about it, but that part. And then your swap will be sent back using a padded flat rate priority envelope and the price of the envelope. So I do not care how you send it in. As long as you know the dimensions, which I told you guys the dimensions on this are 9.5 tall, 12.5 in the other direction. You have to make the pocket exactly like I constructed it. So that was already something that's going to fit in here. Like, it's going to fit. But again, you saw the other day when I packaged it up, it was a little too much on the top, a little too much bulk, so I had to change it out. And I'm still actually going to change it out. I just needed to show you guys something to get the videos going right. So I'm still going to do something different than what I did here, but I'm going to take this apart because I'm going to walk through the steps again, because I think some people are also getting confused with what is a decoration, what is a rosette, what are the bows, kind of thing. So let me quickly, I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to use my own swap to talk about it, because the basic items, and we've discussed this a little bit, that your swap must have, starting number one, it is the pocket. And I'm just gonna, well, I don't want to take everything out, but I guess I will, because we gotta talk, guys, we gotta discuss. So let me take everything out. Some of these things are just decorations. You know what, I might replace that stick since I squished it. Remember, I was trying to get it in there, and I had too much fluff on stuff on top. Okay, so this is a basic pocket. You are going to construct it just like this. Number one says that you're going to make it like this. It is 5 by 7. If you measure the back, it is about 1.25 inches deep or something. This is really sturdy. You guys saw me shoving it in there. Look at it. It's still, because I use really heavyweight papers, please do that as much as you can. You need to decorate the pocket, of course. And then, if that's just layering paper, that's fine. For your decoration, I went a little step further and I added all these other things. What I want in step 7, which is kind of wrapping it up, it says, finally, please add one extra embellishment to your pocket. So like a beaded dangle, a tassel, an altered paper clip, a rosette. So I showed you guys what a beaded dangle kind of can look like. Obviously, people make them way more amazing. And this is just a simple one I put together and stuck on here. That's great. I made a rosette just to stick in there, which I thought was cute, so that's an extra one. I asked for one. If I'm putting extra ones, it's just extra. So one of those things. If it's a tassel, if it's a rosette, if it's an altered paper clip, like this little altered paper clip, that's fine. If it was only this, that's good. If it was only this, that's good. If it was only that, that's good. I'm only requiring one. These are the very basic things so that everybody gets the same amount of things. You know what I'm saying? We're on the same page, because again, I don't vet my entries. They just have to meet the guidelines. So the very basic thing is to decorate your pocket. I went a little overboard here. That's fine. As long as it fits in the packaging, right? And then it needs to include one extra thing like this. this. I would say, you know, this is an extra thing because it is an extra, right? And then just like layering paper. Okay, that's fine if you consider that. I just wanted something extra in there. Generally with a loaded pocket, you're really shoving all kinds of stuff in there to make it really loaded, right? Okay, so number one was that, the pocket. The last thing I said was with an extra item. The pocket swap will have 3 die cut and assembled bows or 3 handmade rosettes. They can be die cut, obviously. You still have to hand make them, right? You got to roll them and all that. So let's say you like rosettes. You're going to make 3 rosettes. You're going to package them just like I packaged the 3 bows. Put them on something so that they're not falling all over the place. It's going to be really hard to have 3 separate packages for each rosette. That's what I'm saying. So generally you want to do it this way. This rosette is big. It has to be at least 1 inch in size, is what it says there. And, you know, have more layers than just like one basic layer. So like my bow has a couple different layers. I'm not really done with these because I told you I was going to put something cute in the center, but I just had to package it to show it to you guys, right? So I'm going to repackage this, just reuse that part. So I did bows, 3 bows. That has nothing to do with this rosette. That rosette was just for funsies, for the decoration. Okay, my 3 bows, and they're packaged, okay? And I am going to also cut down this paper, to be honest. It's a little too long, and I really want this to protect it, so I'm going to make it so that it is only 7 inches tall when I repackage that. Again, the envelope is 9.5 inches tall, the way this is going to be, and then when the second one, you know, when we actually put it in there. So you have some inches to spare, but you know, you're taking up some inch space down here or whatever. So just, you know, I'm going to bring mine down. If yours is just as tall or sticking out a little bit, that's okay. As long as you're not hurting your swap, you guys know. You want to protect it, right? So it arrives nicely. Again, this is a little bit of a gamble because it is a padded envelope, and that's why I'm asking you guys to put in like a piece of cardboard or a chipboard or something to help support the thing. When it comes in, and I'm going to do the same thing on the way out. I'm going to use whatever you use to support it. I'm going to put in and send it back out to you. Each pocket swap will contain an altered memo pad, right? And it needs to have at least 2 to 3 embellishments other than the cover. And you guys know how we did this. I have a whole video on it. I included a little pen, so I mean you can include that as an embellishment. But you know, it has a topper, it has the ribbon, and it has little eyeballs. So good to go. I'm just going to pop this in here. Oh, this thing wants to quit on me. Okay. Each pocket will have a handmade or altered gift tag, and it has to have 2 to 3 embellishments. So there's my little gift tag, or tag. Did I say gift tag? It says tag. I don't know why I said a gift tag. But anyway, there's my tag with several things on it. Lots of cute things. It's good to go. So I don't remember where I put this, but I think it was in here. Okay, and then have at least 1 tablespoon of shaker mix, and the mix needs to be created with at least 3 different glitters, sequins, spangled, or whatever, and packaged in a cute way. I put mine in the little party syringe thing. You know, you might want to put a little glass bottle. You can put it in a plastic baggie, as long as it's not going to explode, which is number 1. So package it safely and in a nice way, right? So there's that guy. And then each pocket will contain 5 die cuts. So at least 5. Obviously you can do more. I said please create 5 different die cuts and any material that's appropriate, you know, glitter, foam, whatever it is you want to do with it. If you want to layer them, so that's why I showed I had made some that were layered and some that were just, you know, things, but obviously in the Fall-oween theme, and I actually included more than 5, but again, it's flat and it still can get put away very easily. I think I left this sticking out a little bit, but either way, I'm going to pop that in there. And then I put something cute on it to package it cutely, right? So that got in the way. And then I started, after that, that's the basic stuff. That's it. I wanted to add this, so I added this, and I popped it like in here. Again, I'm going to have to redo this. But either way, that was in there. And I think I had made this little altered paper clip, and I think I had put it here. Either way, let me see. Again, those are all extra. I could have just had one thing, oh, you know what? It's hitting the memo pad, isn't it? It could have been just the altered paper clip, just the dangle, just this shaker thing for the pocket. And then as far as that, we're done. I mean, that's the basic guidelines, right? You want to put your name on the back here, a little card, a little something. You want to include a card, you can include a card. Obviously, it doesn't take up a lot of room. That's up to you if you want the person to know your name, because a lot of times what happens is the videos, obviously, they get long, and then, you know, all these different things are going on. So, okay, so we have that. So when I put this in here, I can just fold this over and tape the back with washi and pop it in. That's fine. It looks very cute. You can see everything in there. It looks adorable. I chose to put a little topper, so I crunched everything up, which I'm going to change out later, but I'm going to crunch everything up again. And I put a little topper. I added a little something that doesn't add super much bulk, but it also adds something more for the person to use if they want this cute thing. You don't have to do that. I didn't say you had to, you know, decorate the packaging. That's all on me. just don't make it too bulky so that it doesn't fit in the packaging on the way back and get all smushed, right? We don't want it to get smushed. And then, yeah, that's it. So I think those are the main questions I had, really was about postage and then, again, some of the particulars. But in the videos, and I know I made like 3.5 hours worth of video for this swap, so I'm sure whatever question you have is probably answered in there. And then, again, I just, do kind of bullet points, right? So please read the instructions. I know a lot of people don't because sometimes people say, I'm like, it was in the instruction, or, oh, how do I send you the money? Or things like that, which I do discuss in the video, but it's also in the instructions. So please read the instructions that I sent back to you in the reply when you signed up. Yeah, so I gotta go have, actually, spaghetti boiling over here. So I'll see you guys at the next one. Thanks for asking. If you have any other questions, please let me know. But again, it's pretty much in the videos and it's in this. And a lot of times, I get caught up in things, obviously life, and I can't really respond as quickly as probably you would like. So please make sure to have seen the videos and to have read the instructions. And if it's vague or there's still an issue, please let me know. But I'm pretty sure I've probably covered all the bases. But again, the bows and the rosettes, the 3 of them, do not count if you're using a rosette for the decoration. That's fine. That's number 4. If you're doing 3 other rosettes, you know what I'm saying? In the package, that's because some people might not decorate with a rosette. That doesn't have anything to do with the other items. Or if you put a cute bow in here, that doesn't count as one of your bows. So that's just a decoration bow. The 3 bows that are in the package are the 3 bows. Does that make sense? So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, all right, guys, have fun. I'm like super excited to see what you guys come up with because honestly, I'm just like over the moon with this. I think it's so cute. So all right, guys, have a good one. Talk to you soon. Bye now.